Hey guys, what's up? So guys, welcome to the daily news analysis of 2nd of April. Yesterday not much of news was there, but still let's proceed with the first news, that is e-way bill. Actually guys, it has been implemented from April 1, and that's it has been order that has been passed by the central government as well as the GST council. And GST council has said that from April 1 it will be implemented throughout the India on the basis of interstate, that is from if the goods is passing from one state to another state, then this will be e-way bill will be implemented on those goods. All right, now what is this e-way bill? First of all, discuss that. See, if you are carrying your good from one state to another or from one place to another from any truck, right? And if that good worth is rupees more than 50,000 rupees, 50K, right? Also, if this distance covered is more than 10 kilometer, if these both conditions are satisfying, then in that condition this vehicle has to issue grant take e-way bill for that, right? Now e-way bill will be very much convenient. The what government is telling that from after they will take e-way bill, it will be very much convenient for them to go from one place to another place, right? Because earlier what used to happen was that in between the road, there come any check post, right? And in that check post again they have to they get their goods checked and all, right? So there was increment of these corruption thing and all, right? So to do away with those all those corruption thing also, government has come up with this initiative so that if any vehicle is passing who is carrying minimum of 10K, 50K value goods or more than 10 kilometer distance, then that they have to take e-way bill, right? Now, as I've already said that this has been implemented from April 1. That was mandatory in the case of just interstate, not intra-state, that is between the state. But Karnataka is the one state who is implementing both the interstate as well as intrastate movement of good. Now it doesn't mean that if it is implying from 1st April, then earlier it has not been applied. Yes, earlier also this e-way bill has been applied, but due to the reason that GST network has got crashed, that's why it was postponed for further dates, that of April 1, right? So now it has already been implied. Let's see what happens. If any news update comes, then I'll surely make you know about it. Next is about a latest organ that has been discovered in human body, and that is known as interstitium. Now before 1 year one another organ was discovered. Its name was mesentery, right? Now, and this name is instrium, and it is said to be one of the largest organ in human body, and it is a new organ which is found everywhere in your body, right? And it acts as a soft shock absorber in all the place where tissue are moved or subjected to force. Means wherever in your body there are tissues and they are moving and they are subjected to force, then in those type of region, there interstitium organ is there which acts as shock absorber. The organ is a network of interconnected fluid filled spaces all over the body, as you can see here. But still I just don't want to discuss much about it, just because of the reason that scientists are discovering many things, right? Scientists are telling that it may be possible that it might become that one of the largest organ of the body, right? Since scientists are not yet sure about it, that's why I'm not going to much further extent. But still, what you have to know that yes, this is a new organ and it is present in everywhere, where wherever shock, it acts as a shock absorber wherever tissues are moved or subjected to force in your body, right? Next is about a BDU navigation satellite system launched by China. Actually, see, this was news because China has recently successfully launched two satellites from a single rocket, which was said to be strengthening the BDU navigation satellite system. Now, BDU's navigation satellite system is made by China, and it is same as GPS that has been made by United States, and same as Navik that has been made by India, right? So let's read a bit about BeiDou navigation system. It is providing independent service to China, and it has started from the year 2000, right? Now it has as of now 22 operational satellites, and the full constellation of this BeiDou will have 35 satellite. It will have two constellation, that is BeiDou 1, BeiDou 2. BeiDou 1 will be first generation, BeiDou 2 will be second generation, and BeiDou 1 is known to have first generation with a constellation of 3 satellites, and rest goes to BeiDou, right? sorry, B22. Okay. For prelims perspective, guys, you have to remember that GPS is for United States, GLONASS is for Russia, Galileo is for EU, B2 is for China, QZSS is for Japan, and IRNSS or NAVIC is for India. Next is Kozhikode turns child friendly. Now, actually, in Kozhikode district, guys, a yatra has been organized under the aegis of Childline Kozhikode and District Legal Service Authority, and that has conducted a grassroots level surveys as well as awareness campaign regarding the various issues like drug abuse among children, malnutrition, resistance to vacation campaign, right? Because in south it is, seen that many regions are there who are leading to resistance of to child vaccination campaign, right? Also there are often heard case of child abuse, child marriage, poor awareness about laws related to children. That's why these ground level surveys are being conducted around the 70 gram panchayats, and these awareness campaign are also being propagated among all these people, so that these people will get to know about what the actually is there, right? Regarding, I mean, what are the provisions where which could be done, so that these poor I mean, the people who are unaware of the rights against, aware of the rights and laws related to children, they can be made aware it of, right? Also, guys, there is conduction of open discussion on specific problems that is being faced by children, which was earlier considered as taboo and was not discussed. That is being, those things are totally discussed very much openly, and this is what should be actually be done, right? Next is future plans of Childline and DSS. So what are future plans? There is preparation of vulnerability map of Kozhikode district. It will see that which are the regions of that in that district where child are more vulnerable, right? So those regions can be majorly focused upon future prospects, as well as formation of child right think tank will be is the, I mean, future plans of this Childline and DLSA, who has conducted these grassroots surveys and awareness campaign. Next is about internet. Actually, it is about a governmental scheme, that is BharatNet. Now, the aim of this BharatNet is to provide network infrastructure with affordable broadband connectivity on non-discriminatory basis to all the household of the country, so as to realize the vision of our digital India, and it is done in partnership with various stakeholders, right? It was previously called National Optical Fiber Network, and now it is called BharatNet, right? So, and it is implemented in three phases. First phase has already been achieved, in which 1 lakh gram panchayat has achieved, I mean, conductivity is done. Now, second phase will be achieved by 2019, and the connectivity will be given to 2 lakh gram panchayat, and third phase will be achieved by 2023, in which there will be provision of state of art network using fibers between the district and blocks, right? Also, guys, the project is intended to enable the government of India, so that the government could make access their e-services to the normal people, like e-health services, e-education services, e-governance services, etc. As well as there will be implementation will be done by the states and state agencies, private sector companies, and central public sector undertakings. It is funded under the Universal Service Obligation Fund, about which we'll read in very next slide. And also, Bharat Broadband Network is considered as nodal agency to oversee the work of this BharatNet implementation in all the 2,50,000 gram panchayats, right? Next, as we have already said, that we'll discuss about this Universal Service Obligation Fund, guys. It is established in the year 2002, and it is being utilized for providing telegraph or the communication services to the rural and remote areas where the usually the private company don't build their infrastructure, right? So it is mandatory for government to make sure that those regions are being served, right? Because government is mainly meant for these social activities only, right? So yeah, from where this I mean, fund is being filled. See, this fund is being filled charging by charging 5% of the gross revenue from the telecom operators, and this is being charged as universal service levy, right? And the fund is also dispatched through bidding process, and in that bidding process, whosoever takes the, I mean, lowest bidding, so government give that project to them, so that they could make the infrastructure at a very cheaper price, right? So this is all about that. And yeah, guys, for those students who are connecting to my YouTube channel for the very first time, right, regarding them, one news is there, that chapter 1 and chapter 2 from the Spectrum book of modern Indian history has already been covered with MCQs. So if you at all want, you can visit the link that I'm giving in the description below, right? Also, the revolt of 1857, right? I mean, and the second chapter is religious and social reform movements in India. All right. Also, the second information what I want to give you, that if you at all, I mean, you can click the description link in the description, as well as just go and follow and like whatever you want to do this Facebook page where I upload MCQs. All right. So yeah, do. And guys, one more thing, for those who are asking that yeah, I'm not posting the answers. So basically what I'll do in those MCQs like that, if anyone will post the answer now, I will just comment onto his post whether it is right or not, right? Just look onto it, guys, please, है ना? So yeah, this is all about it. As I've said both the things, to this access this chapter, click the link in the description of the video. And yeah, this is all about it, guys. Okay, we'll meet in tomorrow's class. Till then, bye bye, take care, and thank you for listening to the whole video, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye, take care.